Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eric Langkamp, also known as Tricky Hunter. I am here to give you a quick update about where I'm at with the game. So I'm going to be honest with you. I wish I would have gotten farther today, but uh, I started to hit more difficult pieces. I did make it quite a ways, but there is still a long ways to go with the combat section, and I'll have to get done with more of it tomorrow, hopefully. I still plan to do, a good 8 hours of work tomorrow, but I'm not going to duplicate the day I had today. My vision is literally going in and out. I've been working on this for more than 14 hours. So, essentially, what we've got so far is you can see the start to the armor details for the mechs specifically. Also, I have the distance details for the mechs. I don't know if I showed that to you guys. I moved this panel down, and now there's a target details section. I also have the fire control system, which is currently popping up all the time. I only want this popping up during the combat or weapon or range phase or whatever we're calling it. You'll also notice that all the details for the weapons are coming up. These buttons currently don't do anything, but there will be two buttons here that say fire all and fire none. And then you can actually make a selection as to what you want to fire, and you'll be able to see. And then when you end your combat phase for the ranged weapons, it'll cycle through and do all the damage for those weapons as one whole, as a gigantic group, depending on how many mechs you have. So let's see, I'm going to do a quick shift now. It says plus minus here, and one of the things I'm going to have to do is go in and modify that as well. I want the negative. I'm going to make this an absolute value and then change this plus to a negative if the number is negative, so it's less confusing. So it'll either say plus if it's plus or minus if it's minus. You won't see this plus and negative thing. Also, I don't have most of the movement features in when it comes to knowing what the last state of the mechs were. Obviously, it's starting off as an idle mech, so it's automatically doing a reduction of four two hit points. So because these three weapons are in short range, and the target mech is was idle or standing the last time, it's getting a -4 modifier. So I'll show you those features change here. You should see the two hits change there. And obviously that's still long range, but now it's in woods, so it's got intervening woods modifying it. So now these are -3 instead of -4, and this is now a +1. Um, I'll change this to an extremely long range and show you guys what long range looks like. So uh, now it's set to long range here with intervening woods. And obviously it still thinks that the target was stationary and didn't move at all. All that still has to be implemented. But you'll see when it's an out of range target here for any given weapon, it will be an OOR, out of range, and in red for your range and two hit mod. Um, you can see I've got infinite symbols for anything that doesn't have ammo. I've got the ammo listed here. I've got your heat for heat generation. You'll notice I don't have a heat bar over here yet for the selected mech. Um, so yeah, there's a wide variety of, pieces to this so far. But I am likely going to leave this distance to target thing here. There'll probably be more mech details. I'm sure you guys will want armor details about the mech here eventually. Excuse me. Rather than just, vague information. So, I think that's pretty much the gist of it. I apologize if I'm missing any details about this. If you have any questions, feel free to, ask me again on Discord or Facebook. Um, I'm very hopeful that I'm going to be able to get these things shooting hopefully tomorrow. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much been my 14 hours. But like I said, uh, things are looking very good. So you guys have a good night. I will catch you again tomorrow. And as always, like I said, I'll be on Discord and on Facebook. So you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later.